Hey, how's it going, guys? Sean from Team Honey Badger here. I was bringing you guys a tournament report for my Bushiroad shop challenge where I went undefeated, got first place, and got my buy card. See, it's right here. It's very, very nice, and the sleeve completely random, but that's how it came. First of all, a few things before I get into a tournament report. So I recently left my mat at locals on accident. And one of my friends, his name is Eric, he really took care of this for me and to make sure that I got it back safely. And as you guys know, this mat means a lot to me. If you talk to me or if you just watch my videos in general, you know this mat means a lot to me. So, special message from a friend to Eric. Really do appreciate it. And he asked me to do a Q&A because I asked him, do you have any specifics? So, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, probably leave all your questions in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll get the Q&A up as soon as probably by the end of the month, just so people have time to see this, and I won't skip on that video. But without further ado, I know most of you guys are here for the Shop Challenge Tournament Report. I played Gear Chronicle. I did a deck profile in Gear Chronicle about a month ago, but decks changed quite a bit. So I won't be doing a deck profile, but I'll leave my deck list down below, just in case you guys want to try out my version of the deck. It's very similar and also a tad different. It uses different strategies, which I'll mention as I go along. So I went to a different shop this time. There's strategy behind that. I went to a smaller shop because there would be less people there, and the less people that are there that know what I'm playing, the more power my deck has. So I went to a store which is about an hour drive from my house as opposed to the 45 minutes. No big difference, but still far. Special shouts to my dad for taking me. And fortunately, my strategy paid off and I was able to get the buy card. So yeah. Round 1, I played against Dark Irregulars. It was focused on Glenzid Vampire, which was really, really interesting. I was stuck on grade 0, so not a bad... really bad way to start out the day, but I was able to come back, and he was stuck on grade 2 because he used his grade 3 to search out the grade 2, and he was grade stuck on grade 2, and he drew into all his heals, and I had to use mine early to guard. So, but he was like, nah, I don't want to use my heals to guard, and because he didn't G-assist, I went into Sebreeze, and then Melem plus Sebreeze plus history. It's pretty GG just by hitting one crit and then another one on top of that. That's pretty GG if you ask me. But so we won round 1. This is a best of 1 tournament because it is Bushiroad. As I mentioned, smaller shops, so we only had 3 rounds, but my strategy paid off. Round 2, I played the mirror. It was more focused on the Zodiac Time Beast, and I opened really crap. But I drew into grade 3 eventually, or drove check it if I remember correctly. And then I did something different, which you don't see much gear players do. I strode Groovy second, because I already had the 2 face up from Warp Drive. And I used Groovy skill to copy Nextage, which really benefited me, because the extra 5k put him out of guarding range just barely enough so I could break through his shield. Based on what his hand and what he told me after the game, he was 5k short, which was really nice because I read it correctly. Whoa, that lighting. But still, another MVP, which I didn't get to use, but I still want to talk about this card, Altered Dragon. I gave this card so much crap before I played it, and I love it. I could just bind a draw trigger from my hand, even though this never came up. I just want to shout this guy out because during my playtesting, this card really worked wonders. So, we're 2-0. I got the first stride in that round 2 mirror match, and it was pretty ideal because Warp Drive sending back his starter. He did get some advantage off the split Pegasus turn, hitting a draw trigger, a heal trigger, and a critical trigger, if I remember correctly, or it was only 2 triggers. But all in all, just that Gear Groovy play saved me. So, round 3, Spike Brothers. You guys need to be aware of Spike Brothers GB8 Turbo. It was Hellhard Turbo. oh my gosh, where do I begin? I thought this deck only played draw triggers, and I saw him flip a crit, and I was like, oh. So I had to change my Guardian Cleanse, and he got me to 5 damage first stride. Fortunately, I hit a heal, but then he hit some draw triggers, and then his hand was like super huge. But I remember from his previous stride turn, he didn't fully commit, and I saw him drive check 2 grade 3s, so I did the same thing that I did in round 2, go into Groovy second, and try to end the game off there. He G-guarded my Groovy attack 3 times, and he was already set for GB8, but he couldn't block my rear guards, because Chronojet Dragon G being able to give plus 1k for every 2 face up, very, very good. It put him barely out of guarding range, making my Chronospin a 31 with the booster was, wow, real insane, just barely. And with all the 5k shields, couldn't guard it. And he used his PGs early on my first stride turn, and for when I hit a crit in turn 2, give it to my rear guard. So that's pretty much it for the turn report. I know this is a quick one. I wanted to get this one out there just so you guys know what I've been doing. I'm going to leave my deck list in the comment section down below, so if you want to net deck it, be sure to check it out. Or if you guys have any questions for the Q&A, please leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.